How's it going, everyone? NDSean45 coming at you. Now, I just wanted to get on here this morning and get a few thoughts off my mind. Now, last night, as we all know, the Academy Awards took place. Now, myself personally, I didn't watch them. I really don't have any interest in the world of entertainment. As a matter of fact, I've only watched the Oscars one time in my life, and that was years ago when I was a kid, like 10, 11 years old. But, this video is not just about the Oscars. It's about a few different things and how they all correlate together, and you'll get it as this video goes along. I hope so, anyway. But even though I didn't watch the Oscars last night, I do know about two things that happened. One, the little gaffe that they had at the end where they announced the wrong movie or whatever the hell that was. I happened to see that on Mike and Mike this morning. And two, we all knew that, for those of you who did watch it, we all knew it was going to be a bad-mouth Donald Trump festival, pretty much. That was really a no-brainer because the Hollywood elites have been bad-mouthing him nonstop since he became president. Now, here's the thing, people. This past year, we've seen all sorts of messed up things pop up. Things like Black Lives Matter and their so-called peaceful protests. Feminists going on their usual spree with abortions and whatnot. You know, the so-called pussy hats. You know, the LGTB constantly pushing their agenda. You know, all these left-wing celebrities bad-mouthing Donald Trump, as I just pointed out. Colin Kaepernick disrespecting the flag and the country and the anthem because of, you know, his warped mind on, you know, how bad the African American community has it and so on. Just all this this ridiculous nonsense that we've all seen this past year. Which that's exactly what it is. Now, the point that I'm trying to get at with this video before I start rambling with this whole topic, these celebrities, athletes, musicians, comedians, and so on, using their profession to push their agenda, use it as their platform to push their agenda, completely wrong. Just obnoxious, absurd, disrespectful, inappropriate. Take your pick on the adjective. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, and the funny thing is, these are the same people on the left, and I know you guys are saying, Sean, you're constantly bad-mouthing the left wing. Why don't you say something about conservatives for a change? I will get to that in just a second. Because we're not so perfect either. But all these elitists, these Hollywood elitists, athletes, and so on, they're the same ones who are telling me, or who have told me anyway, since myself, I'm a Christian conservative man, they're the same ones telling me, you keep God within the walls of your house or within the walls of your church. Keep him out of the public square. I mean, that is so hypocritical, it's not even funny. You know, if you want me to keep my religion and God out of the public square, then do the same thing with your agenda. You know, maybe I don't want to hear about some guy who comes out of the closet and tells the world that he's a homosexual. Maybe I don't want to hear your constant agenda about pushing abortion or pushing allowing illegal immigrants to come into the country and so on. So it works both ways. Now, just recently, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, the NFL came to him and told him that if he didn't change his state's bathroom bill, and for those of you who don't know what that is, and I'm sure you've all probably read about this in the news, but the bathroom bill is saying you use the bathroom, the shower room, the locker room, and so on of the gender that you were born as, your natural gender. And I'm not going to start a rant about that, but let me just say this. DNA says it all. And that's where I'll leave it at that for now. So the NFL threatened him with by saying, hey, you don't change that bill, we're going to pull certain events out of your state. Well, you know what Greg Abbott said? He said to the NFL, screw you. You are not going to tell us or use your platform or your league to tell us how to run our state or to push your agenda. And as I just said, that is damn right. For anybody, all these elitists in Hollywood or athletics and music industry and so on, how dare they use their platform to push their agenda or use their profession to push it? It's not right. It's so full of crap, so full of hypocrisy, it's not even funny. Now, you guys think that all I do is badmouth the left wing, which I will continue to badmouth the left wing because I despise them. However, I'm not going to deny the fact that there are some troublemakers. I can't talk this morning. I apologize, guys. But there are definitely some troublemakers on the conservative side, on the right wing. You know, people like Milo Yiannopoulos or Yiannopoulos or however the hell you say his last name. The guy who worked for Breitbart, who just resigned recently because of some sick comments that he made. People like him, Pamela Geller, Robert Spencer. The one who really troubles me the most is Steve Bannon, who is a top assistant to President Trump. That scares me because these people, they're all a part of a group called the alt-right, which is short for the alternative right. These people are not conservatives. They don't stand for traditional Christian family values. They're not true conservatives. And I had a comment when I used Milo Yiannopoulos on the left-wing lookalikes video. Some guy told me, what WTF, Sean? You all know what that stands for. WTF, Sean? Milo's conservative. No, he's not, if you've heard some of the stuff that he said in certain interviews. He is a sick man. And that's where I'll leave it for now. That's another video for another day. But we have some wolves in sheep's clothing on our side of things too. And really, I'm starting to notice a little trend with things here. The only real difference between the left wing and the right wing is the left wing is just open about the evil that they support. The right wing, some people in the right wing, you don't really know what they really stand for until they start to expose their true colors. Some of them do a great job at hiding how they really are, you know? And you really just don't know what you're going to get with some right-wing conservatives. So, but look, people, before I start rambling on even more, which I know you all probably have turned off the video by now, but this is where I'm going to call it quits for now. You all can take this video however you want it. These are my thoughts. You can hate them, agree with them, do whatever you want. I really don't care. So with that said, everyone, I hope you all have a great morning, whether you're pissed off at these comments or not. I say to you, God bless, and Notre Dame Hoops is on a roll. So with that said, go Irish, baby!